Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I love watching other people's Q&A videos. I just feel like it's a cool way to get to know the other person on the screen, but I don't want it to be like a boring Q&A. So I asked a couple of my friends to write me out some questions that they thought you guys would get a lot out of, that you might not know, a little bit interesting and different. So let's get into it. What are 3 things on my bucket list? I really want to travel to Bora Bora. I've been to the Maldives twice now and I absolutely loved it. I feel like Bora Bora would be equally as beautiful. I would love to renew my vows, not at 10 years, probably at 20 years. I just loved getting married. It was such an exciting day and I would love to experience that kind of feeling again and having all of your friends and family celebrating the love that you have with your partner. And I just feel like 20 years is such a huge milestone for a marriage, so that would be really cool. And I know this sounds silly, but thirdly, I've always wanted to go to a golden retriever's place where they breed their puppies and they have them all running around and just lay there and have all the puppies jump all over me, licking me and playing with me. I've got a golden Labrador Scooby who's nearly 7. I love Labradors and Retrievers. I've always had them ever since I was a little girl, but I've never been to an actual breeder's place and like played with all the puppies. So yeah, that's definitely on my bucket list. What's the thing that Steve and I fight or argue about the most? Lately, Steve and I have not been arguing or fighting much, disagreeing. Of course, we always have our ups and downs, and over the years, we've had some real big highs and some really big lows that have been hard to get through. I won't go into those now. Obviously, I need to keep some things private. But the thing that we most bicker at, I think we always have, but we've been really good at it lately, is being on our phones, just being more present. Our work is all online and all on our phones, and because we are the bosses, I feel like there's always someone or some staff member or a problem that's always going on and they come to us for it. But we love our jobs and we love our staff members. They're like our friends. We love talking to them. It never feels like a chore, but at the same time, we struggle to separate work from home life because we work in our home as well. But at night time now, when Taj goes to sleep, that is like our time as a couple. We put our phones down, or if we do have to have a late night meeting or we're waiting on an email, we'll just communicate that. But that's probably always been the main thing that we do niggle at each other, but we've gotten so much better at that, so it's really, really cool. We've both been working on our relationship for the last like 6 months and we feel so passionately in love and just happy and connected at the moment. And after 9 years, I feel like you do need to put that focus into your relationship. So yeah, we've been really good lately, but that's probably the most thing that we pick at over the time that we've been together. Do I believe in regret? No, I don't believe in regret. I believe every decision, every path that you go down, every mistake that you make, I feel like it is all part of your plan. I'm not religious, but I feel like the universe does have a plan for you and you're always on the right path. Sometimes you'll switch lanes, but in a year's time or 2 years time or 5 years time, you look back and you're like, oh, that's why that job didn't work out, or that's why that friendship ended, or that's why that relationship ended, or that's why I had to move cities because it led me to this opportunity or this person. And you can always see the light, and always everything happens for a reason. I really do believe that. What's the worst piece of advice you've ever been given? The worst piece of advice, and a lot of you may not agree that this is bad advice, and each to their own. Obviously what you do with your sexual life is nothing to do with me. It's none of my business. But I first broke up with my first boyfriend at 18. I'd been with him for 3.5 years. He was a beautiful man. He was my very first partner in everything. I remember this girl told me, and she told me to go out and have sex with as many men as I could, because if I get into a relationship with the next person, that's the person that I marry, then I still need to get that out of my system, and I need to experience other men. I need to figure out what I like sexually, and if I've just been with the same man, I will never know. And I just think that is the worst advice. Like, I would never give Zahara that advice. Like, when she grows up, I want to teach her, and I'm sure Gretty's the same, to find someone that feels right for you and that treats you right and that respects you, and you don't just give yourself away to anyone and anyone after a couple of drinks at a nightclub. Like, that's just not who I am. I've never even had a one-night stand. It's just not what I'm about. Fun fact, I've been with 3 men in my entire life. I'm nearly 30 this year, and they've all been boyfriends, and really, really beautiful men. Like, I've never been cheated on. I've never been treated really badly. They're really beautiful men. So it's not the advice I'll give Zahara, or if I have a daughter one day, or any of my friends. I just thought that was really bad advice. Am I religious or spiritual? I'm not religious at all, but I totally respect that everyone has their own religion and their own beliefs and their own cultures. I feel like I am getting in touch with more of my spiritual side lately, but spiritual energy, I should say. I just feel like I'm listening to my gut and feeling people's energies and my intuition more. The older I get, the more I listen to my gut and my intuition. I always feel like it's right. I feel like it's our body giving us a message and a sign that that is the right decision, or that's the right path, that's the right person. And I think we need to listen to that more. Do I consider myself an extrovert or an introvert? I am 100% an extrovert. Steve, I think, swaps in and out, and my mum is 100% an introvert, and both my brothers are introverts as well. I can't figure out what Taj will be. I feel like he swaps in and out of it as well. Sometimes he likes to be center of attention, but most of the time he like sits back and observes and helps and assists. So yeah, I'm definitely an extrovert, but I'm curious to see what Taj turns out to be. If I was granted 3 wishes right now, what would they be? Definitely to keep my friends and family forever. I have this weird like fear and obsession about death. I think I talk about it too much. I think about it too much. I'm really scared of it. I've never lost anyone really close to me. So I'm just like really fearful the day that I have to learn to move through that. Like I'm really scared. Like it makes me want to cry thinking about it. I've been so lucky, touch wood, that I haven't had anyone close to me pass away, and I just don't know how I'd cope. So it would be to keep my friends and family very close to me forever. It would be to stop the Chinese cat and dog festival. There's been so many petitions and videos and graphic images pop up on my newsfeed on Facebook lately, and I can't even believe that happens to dogs and cats. It just breaks my heart. And to get rid of my fear of flying. I've tried everything under the sun. I think I'll always be scared of it. I have techniques that help me get through each flight, like using my oils, and I breathe and I distract myself. Things that help, but I'm still so petrified of taking off into the air and falling down, or an engine falling out, or blowing up in mid-sky, or getting caught in a storm. It's just always been my biggest fear. Like I would rather be fed to a pool of sharks or crocodiles, literally. Oh, that's Nat calling me. Hi babe, I'm just filming a video, a little Q&A. She just said it was really important that she calls and asks me. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna put you on speaker. Can you just ask me what you just asked me?
I'm just asking what we order from Montezuma's.
If you didn't hear that, she just asked me what we order from Montezuma's. We order the taco pack with pulled pork and the raw salad.
Okay, cool.
Are you ordering it?
Yeah, Darby hasn't got grocery shopping.
Oh my god, it's delicious. Yeah, get the pulled pork and the salad, which is that really nice big raw salad of vegetables. But it's a three pack of tacos, and you just select pulled pork.
What the hell? They've only got crunchy corn tortillas.
Oh, babe.
Fuck.
You're so funny. Alright, I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. God love that girl. She cracks me up every single day. Okay. What is my biggest fear? Oh, hang on. What is my... Take 3. What is my biggest regret in life? Definitely not getting more into courses and self-development learning, and just being more open to growth and learning from a younger age. I feel like I was always so scared to not understand something. Like I was terrified of classrooms because I had a limiting belief and story that I was so dumb. So if like a teacher would ask me a question, I'd be so scared that I'd have to like say the answer in front of everyone and it would be wrong. So I never like put myself into courses or wanted to learn, because I just feel like I was just never gonna get it. But I wish I didn't have that. I wish I got more into self-development, growth and mindset, podcasts and courses to help me be a better person from a younger age and just learn more. If you could tell your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be? It would be to learn more, be open, and just say yes to so many more things, even if it scares the living hell out of you. Just say yes, because you never know who you'll meet, you never know what you'll learn, you never know what you're gonna experience. Even if it's not a good experience, you can take so many lessons from that. I feel like you can get so much gratitude from a shitty time, so just say yes. If you could change one thing about your physical looks, what would it be? Would definitely be the scarring around my face from having acne when I was younger. I am getting skin needling, and I've got really good skin products at home that I feel like are helping improve it. But I still look at Sammy every day and I'm like, oh, why can't my skin be flawless like yours? First world problems, but anything out of my physical self, it would be definitely my scarring. If I died tomorrow, God, these are heavy questions, girls. Katie, Dagan, and Nat sent this to me. Whew. Got my phone here reading them if you're wondering. If you died tomorrow, what would be one thing that you wish you did more of? Bit sad actually. I wish I had spent more time with my mum, and my mum's still here, so I really need to make more effort to see her. I see her definitely once a week and sometimes twice a week, but they're normally for only like an hour or two at a time. My mum is just, she's such an introvert, but when she's like comfortable with someone, like obviously me, she is so funny. Like she's actually so witty. She's super smart, so I can go to her for anything. Like she literally is so smart. She's the most non-judgmental person. I can literally go to her for anything and everything, and she will never make me feel silly. She'll never make me feel dumb. She'll never make me feel, I'm obviously in control of my own feelings, but you know how some people just put off a vibe? She just always puts up a vibe that makes me feel so comfortable and feel so happy and not judged, and I just love her so much. So I would definitely feel like I would regret not spending more time with her. It's so hard to balance everything out. Being a mum, running a million businesses, being a wife, a friend, a daughter. Like I wish I had more hours in the day, but I need to prioritize more time to see her. We went to Hawaii in January, which is amazing. If you didn't watch that vlog, I'll link it below. It was so much fun with my mum. We did a Q&A in there actually, which was awesome. And we just went to New Zealand for 48 hours, which was cool as well. The other thing I would regret not doing more of is public speaking. I love it when I'm up there, but I'm so nervous to get up there. I'm working on it, but I say no to a lot of opportunities, which I always like beat myself up about. I shouldn't. I should just get out there and say yes, you know? Just the advice that I just gave you guys. What's your favorite song and why? It will always be Mr. Big to Be With You. Don't know what it is. That song just touches me. Like I really love that song. It's helped me through some really sad times. I can listen to it when I'm happy. It's just the ultimate. I just love that song. I don't know why. There's just something about it. Would you rather be loved or love? It's a really hard question. I'm going to be really selfish and say be loved. It's a tough one. Describe your best first kiss. I'm actually pretty lucky because it was with my first boyfriend, and I've always gone for men that are quite older than me. I don't know why, I've just always been attracted to older men. Like the thought of Steve turning 40 really turns me on. I really like older men. So my first kiss was actually really nice. Like I feel like older men are probably a little bit more experienced maybe. So I didn't have a bad first kiss. It was a really good one. Do I want more kids? And if so, what sex do I hope them to be? I think I would like one more, but not for a couple of years yet. I've always seen myself with a big age gap between them. And I have a little boy, so I would love another little boy because then they could be brothers and hang out. And I love having Taj, he's so beautiful. Then I would love to have a little girl, so it's like a mini me. And when we're older, we can hang out like me and my mum hang out and do the girly stuff. So either way, I know everyone says it, but I would honestly just want them to be happy and healthy. I receive so many messages about GoFundMe accounts with kids that are so sick and not going to make it past 2 or 3 years old, and it breaks my heart. So I'm so lucky to have a healthy baby, but honestly, when I think about it, I don't know what I would like more of if I was to choose. Yeah, I don't know. I like little boys and little girls. They're both so cute, and I'd just be so grateful to even have another one. How would your best friends describe you in 5 words? I would think caring, hungry, always hungry, generous. They always say that I'm generous, bubbly, energetic, or emotional. That's 6. I think that would be my top 6. I cried a lot of things, happy and sad. What are some of your personal goals within the next 5 years? Travel to Bora Bora. I would like to I'm going to step into my mum's business hideaway more to assist her. Me and Steve both are. Just so that she can step back and focus on her health. She had to have an operation last year and she needs to have another one in January. And she just feels like she isn't at her healthiest that she would like to be at this age. So I'd love her to step back and focus on her health and just relax and be less stressed, because I feel like stress is just the biggest killer for everyone. So I'd like to step in and help my mum more. I think just do more courses, go and see more live people about topics that I'm really passionate about, for sure. What's a weird habit that you have that no one else might know about? I pick my toenails. So gross, but I enjoy it so much. That is so weird. Comment below if anyone else likes to pick their toenails. I used to bite my fingernails so badly that they would like bleed and sting. So now I've had fake nails for years. I go to my toenails and I just pick them like crazy. It's kind of gross now I think about it. Do I believe in love at first sight? No, I don't believe in love at first sight. I believe in lust at first sight. You can meet someone and be super connected and have a lot of chemistry, whether that's sexual or not. But love is built from time together and memories and events and being together and getting to know each other. I think love is so deep and such a strong word. So I don't think it happens when you first meet someone. What is a piece of advice that I was given when I was younger that's really helped shape me in a positive way? My mum said to me always, when you look in the mirror at night, be proud of who you are, what you've given out to the world, and the decisions that you've made. You need to be able to look in the mirror and be proud of who you are. That's always stuck with me, like always. I think that's such good advice. that's my little Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed it, a little bit different. I can film another one of these later on, so if you have any other further questions, definitely comment below and I will put them in my notes so next time I film a Q&A, I can answer them for you. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I try to upload twice a week at the moment. We're doing the lessons for Taj and then either a vlog with food and workouts or something different like this. So hope you enjoyed it and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!